And welcome into Soldier Field, Chicago, Illinois. Week 1, the Redskins and the Bears. And welcome into another NFL broadcast here at Jammin' Sports. Soldier Field, Chicago, Illinois, the Washington Redskins and the Chicago Bears. The Bears will get the ball first. Opening day for both these teams, week number 1. Both teams missed the playoffs last season. Looking to return this season if they can. Washington will kick off and we're underway. This will be fielded by Dillon, about 3 yards deep over the 10, 15, 20, 25. Nice return by Zeke Dillon, all the way out to the 39-yard line. Almost broke that one. Zeke Dillon in his 9th year out of Tulane. Starting quarterback for the Chicago Bears, Tim Law, in his 11th year out of Army. Bears finished 7-9 last season, missing the playoffs. Redskins also finished 7-9, missing the playoffs last season. 1st and 10 from the 39-yard line. Law from the shotgun. Opening play of the game. Opening drive. Law hands off to Dillon. Not much. Gets back to the line of scrimmage, no gain. Let's take a look at the Bears offense. Up front, Karimi, Scott, Brown, Sherman, and Kaiser. And then it's Seacrest, Wright, Dillon, Wallstra, and Dominique. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Bears from their own 39-yard line. Just underway, live from Chicago. On 2nd and 10. Law from the shotgun. Law hands off to Dillon. He gets hit in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards. Making the stop, number 95, Derek Morgan, in his 15th year out of North Carolina. It's going to be a loss of 2. And that'll bring up 3rd and 12. $7-10 and counting. Here in the first quarter, no score. Opening drive. Big 3rd down for the Bears, trying to avoid going 3 and out. Law from the shotgun. Law drops back, rolls out, buying some time, and he's going to tuck and run. Nobody there. He's got the 1st down and more. A huge gain by Tim Law, all the way down to the 32-yard line. Wow. A 32-yard run by Tim Law. 1st down Bears. Evil Dead's taking Washington -5. The over-under at 42. I'm taking Chicago on this one. I'm taking Chicago -4. The over-under, I'm going to go over this time. 1st and 10 from the 32-yard line. 3 receivers to the far side. Law hands off to Dillon. Dillon inside the 30, down to the 26-yard line. A gain of 4. Make it a gain of 6. I'm sorry, be 2nd and 4. Opening drive of the game. And the Bears have driven down the field, down to the Washington 26-yard line. In the offset eye, Law under center. Law hands off to Dillon around the outside. Zeke Dillon has the 1st down, down to the 21-yard line, a gain of 5. 1st down, Chicago. Da Bears. Zeke Dillon in his 9th year out of Tulane. Opening drive of the ball game. The Bears 1st and 10 at the Washington 21-yard line. Law from the shotgun. Law fakes the handoff. Watch out, it's a blitz. He throws it away. It was all he could do, as he nearly got sacked. That'll bring up 2nd and 10. Here's the Redskins defense. Enoch, Ray, and Morgan up front. They play a 3-4. The linebackers, Kaufman, Foster, Norton, and Malott. And the secondary, Wallace, Wright, Cole, and James. Second and 10 from the 21-yard line. 5:22 left to play here in the first. This time, Tim Law under center in the I formation. Law hands off to Wright, and Wright gets to the 20-yard line. A gain of 1. It'll be 3rd and 9. That's Ivan Wright in his second year out of Miami. Coming up on 5 minutes left in the first quarter. 3rd and 9 for the Bears from the Redskin 20-yard line. Law from the shotgun. Law drops back, throws, gets it out to Kirkwood inside the 10. Kirkwood all the way down to the 4-yard line. Gary Kirkwood, the rookie out of Pittsburgh, the running back. His first career catch, good for a first down. A 16-yard reception. It'll be 1st and goal, Chicago, from the Washington 4-yard line. Four and a half minutes left here in the first quarter. Opening drive of the game. The Bears, a long drive down to the Redskin 4. 1st and goal. Tim Law under center. Fakes the handoff. Rolls out. Throws into the end zone. Palmer, touchdown. A 4-yard touchdown reception to Tyler Palmer, the rookie tight end out of Purdue. His first catch in his career is good for a 4-yard touchdown. The rookie out of Purdue, Terry Palmer, the tight end. And the Bears take a 6-0 lead. Nice opening drive by Chicago to start the season. And now Zach Jones will come on for the extra point in his 12th year out of Penn State. There's the snap, kick is up, and it's good. Bears are up 7-0, 4:18 left to play. Here in the first quarter, live from Soldier Field, Chicago, Illinois, week number 1 here at Jammin' Sports. So the Bears drive down the field, get a touchdown on the opening drive of the game. And now the Redskins will get the ball for the first time. Down 7-0. On a beautiful day here in Chicago, on the shores of Lake Michigan. Evil Dad has set the official line. Redskins -5. The over-under's at 42. Zach Wetzel will kick off for Chicago. There's the kick. And this will be fielded by Barry at the 3-yard line over the 20-25. A flag is down as he gets out to about the 27-yard line. Let's see what the flag's about. That's going to negate a nice return. That's on Max Stiles. The Redskins will start at their own 17-yard line, 1st and 10. 4:14 left to play here in the first quarter. Bears up 7-0. Starting quarterback for the Redskins is Kurt Sullivan in his 7th year out of Florida State. In the I formation, Sullivan Hands off to Ciali around the outside. Dante Ciali, he's got a nice gain down the outside. He makes a move and finally gets tackled at the Bears' 49-yard line. A 34-yard run by Dante Ciali in his 4th year out of Marshall. And just like that, the Redskins get out to the Bear 40 or their own 49-yard line. That was actually a 32-yard run. Ciali nearly broke it, if not for a shoestring tackle there at the end. Making the tackle was number 95, Larry Miles, in his 3rd year out of TCU. Under 4 minutes left in the first quarter. Bears up 7-0. 1st and 10 Redskins from their own 49. 4 receivers set wide. Sullivan in the shotgun. Sullivan drops back, throws, gets it out to Reed. He catches it inside the 40 down to the 31-yard line. That's a 20-yard reception to Brad Reed in his 4th year out of Miami. 4th year out of Tennessee, I'm sorry. Perfect pass, put right where only he could catch it. Nice pass by Kurt Sullivan there. 1st and 10, Redskins at the Bear 31-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Sullivan under center. Sullivan hands off to Ciali up the middle, and Ciali out to the 29-yard line. A gain of 2. Making the stop, Jake Franklin, number 52 in his 11th year out of North Carolina State. Franklin, who they picked up from the Seahawks during the offseason. Davis is in the house. Bears up 7-0. Redskins on the move. Sullivan from the shotgun. Sullivan looking. Throws. Gets out to Harrison. Harrison inside the 20, down to the 17-yard line. A 12-yard gain. Ron Harrison, the rookie out of Florida, the running back out of the backfield. 1st down, Redskins. Yep, Davis took Redskins plus 21. Going out on a limb there. That gives you a lot of wiggle room. The rookie running back out of Florida, Ron Harrison, his first career catch, good for a 1st down. 1st and 10 Redskins at the Chicago 17-yard line. The Bears up 7-0. This is the Redskins' opening drive. The Bears scored a touchdown on theirs. Sullivan takes the snap, hands off to Ciali up the middle. Ciali down to the 8-yard line. A gain of 9 will be 2nd and inches. The spread, it's the Redskins -5. The over-under is at 42, set by Evil Dead. Under 2 minutes left here in the first. 2nd and inches for the Redskins at the 8-yard line. 3 receivers to the far side. Sullivan in the gun. Sullivan hands off to Harrison. Harrison looks like he's got the 1st down and gets down to the 7-yard line. He does. A 1-yard gain. 1st and goal, Washington at the Bears 7-yard line. You're taking the Bears +5. On 1st and goal from the 7-yard line. 1:20 and counting here in the first. Sullivan under center. Takes the snap. Hands off to Ciali. Ciali inside the 5. Down to the 3-yard line. A gain of 4. It'll be 2nd and goal. I took the over. I just have a feeling this might go over. Coming up on a minute left here in the first quarter. Chicago scored a touchdown on their opening drive. This is the Redskins' opening drive. Both drives have been long, time-consuming drives. Second and goal from the 3. 3 receivers to the near side. Sullivan takes the snap, hands off to Harrison. Touchdown, Washington. The rookie, Ron Harrison, his first career touchdown. A 4-yard run. And the Redskins can tie it up with the extra point. Coming out for the PAT will be Mike Bragg in his 3rd year out of Air Force. So both teams score touchdowns on their opening drive. Mike Bragg for the extra point. The kick is up, and it's good. We're tied at 7. 44 seconds left here in the first quarter. Live from Soldier Field, Chicago, Illinois. Week number 1 here at Jammin' Sports. The Washington no-names. For me, they'll always be the Redskins. So both teams score drives or score touchdowns on their opening drives. Long, sustained drives, I might add. We're tied at 7 with 44 seconds left in the first. Let's see who kicks off for the Redskins. It's going to be Bill Felton. Bill Felton, the punter who they picked up from the Dolphins during the offseason. He was a free agent and he signed with Washington, leaving Miami. So Felton will kick off. There's the kick. This will be fielded by Dillon at the 1-yard line over the 15, 20, 25, 30. Nice return out to the 34-yard line. 39 seconds left in the first quarter. The Bears will start at their own 34-yard line, tied at 7. Good game so far. Opening day here in Chicago. Beautiful day. On the shores of Lake Michigan. First and 10 Bears from their own 34. Tim Law, the quarterback, in the shotgun, takes the snap, hands off to Dillon, and Dillon gets a yard out to the 35-yard line. Making the stop, Robert Foster. Foster in his 2nd year out of Tennessee. On 2nd and 9, Tim Law in the gun. Law throws, gets it out to Wallstra, and he holds on at the 46-yard line. And that should do it for the first quarter. There'll be a first down for the Bears. At the end of 1, we're tied at 7. We'll be back. And welcome back to Soldier Field, Chicago, Illinois. Week number 1 here at Jammin' Sports. Redskins and the Bears were tied at 7 as we start the second quarter. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Bears at their own 46-yard line. Bears from their own 46. 4 receivers set wide. Law under center. Hands off, play action, and he gets sacked back at the 36-yard line. It's going to be a loss of 10. Mel Kaufman came in and made the sack for the Redskins, and that'll bring up 2nd and 20. Mel Kaufman in his 6th year out of Purdue. It'll be 2nd and 20 for Chicago. The Bears from their own 36. 4 receivers set wide. Law hands off to Dillon around the outside. Dillon is brought down at the 38-yard line. Making the tackle, number 95 for the Redskins, Derek Morgan. A gain of 2. It'll be 3rd and 18. On 3rd down. 5 receivers wide, empty backfield. Law from the shotgun. Law looking, steps up. He's going to take off across midfield. Nobody there, across the 40, all the way down to the Redskin 36-yard line. A 26-yard run by Tim Law in his 11th year out of Army. First down, Chicago, down to the Washington 36-yard line. Finally making the tackle, number 24 for Washington, Chris Hayes, in his 10th year out of Syracuse. 6:40 and counting here in the first half. We're tied at 7. Bears and the Redskins. Bears at the Redskin 36. 4 receivers wide. Law from the shotgun. Law looking, steps up, throws deep, overthrows his receiver. He was looking for Robert Seacrest. Incomplete. He was well covered. And that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Sean Wright on the coverage for Washington. The rookie out of Notre Dame. 6:27 left to play here in the first half. 2nd and 10 for the Bears at the Redskin 36. 3 receivers to the far side. Law under center. Law hands off to Wright. Ivan Wright inside the 30 down to the 28-yard line. A gain of 8. It'll be 3rd and 2. Ivan Wright in his 2nd year out of Miami. .6:10 and counting here in the first half. Live from Chicago. 3rd and 2 at the Redskin 28 for the Bears. In the I formation. Law hands off to Wright. And Wright gets down to the 25-yard line. A gain of 3. First down, Chicago. 5:45 and counting here in the first half. Bears on the move. Every drive so far has been a long, sustained drive. Eating up a lot of time. 1st and 10, Bears from the 25-yard line. Tim Law from the shotgun. Law fakes the handoff, and he turns right into a sack back at the 32-yard line. A loss of 7. Making the sack, number 90, Matthew Enoch, in his 4th year out of California. Enoch with a big sack. It's going to be 2nd and 17 back at the 32 for Chicago. 5:10 and counting here in the first half. Tim Law from the shotgun. Law hands off to Dillon. Dillon weaving his way through the Redskins down to the 27-yard line. A gain of 5. It'll bring up 3rd and 12. Making the tackle, number 24, Chris Hayes. And that'll bring up 3rd and 12 for the Bears at the Redskin 27-yard line. On 3rd and 12. 4 receivers set wide for the Bears on 3rd down. And we got some movement up front. And I think that's going to be on Washington. Yep, on the Redskins. That's on Derek Morgan And so the 3rd and 12 turns into a 3rd and 7. He'll move the ball down to the 22-yard line. He'll stop the clock with 4:35 left here in the first half. So this 3rd down conversion is going to be a little bit easier now for the Bears. 3rd and 7. Four receivers set wide. Law from the shotgun. Dillon goes out in motion. Law takes the snap. Law looking. Throws outside to Wallstra. Inside the 20 down to the 15-yard line. Very close to the first down. He's going to be just shy. A 6-yard gain to be 4th and inches. Troy Wallstra in his 10th year out of Army. And that's going to bring up 4th down. So coming on for a field goal attempt will be Zach Jones. This will be from 32 yards. The kick is up, and it's good. The Bears take a 10-7 lead with 3:47 left to play here in the first half. We're live from Soldier Field, Chicago, Illinois, week number 1 of the new season here at Jammin' Sports. Got Man Davis in the room. Got Evil Dead in the room. Scar Hunting's in the room. Good to have everybody here. Enjoying this game from Chicago today. I'm thinking about doing a 3rd game tonight. I've got time. It's only 6 o'clock my time. There's the kick. It'll be fielded by Barry, 2 yards deep over the 10, 15, 20, 25. And Barry gets out to the 26-yard line. That's C.J. Barry, the rookie out of Northwestern, on the return. Bears up 10-7. Washington will have it 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line. 3:41 left to play in the first half. Both teams still have 3 timeouts. Beautiful day here in Chicago. It was 80 degrees at kickoff. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Sullivan under center. Sullivan fakes the handoff. Throws. Incomplete. That'll stop the clock. 3:38 left here in the first half. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Second and 10 from the 26. Sullivan from the shotgun. Sullivan hands off to Harrison. And Harrison gets a yard out to the 27-yard line. It'll bring up 39. Making the tackle, number 52, Jake Franklin, the linebacker, in his 11th year out of North Carolina State. They picked him up from the Seahawks during the offseason. It'll be 3rd and 9 for the Redskins. Sullivan from the shotgun. Sullivan looking. And Sullivan is going to get sacked, but there's a flag down. We'll sort this one out. So they get sacked, and they also commit a holding call. The Bears will decline the holding call. They'll take the sack. It'll bring up 4th and 20. It's an 11-yard sack. And the Redskins are going to have to punt. .303 left to play here in the first half. Bears up 10-7. Bill Felton back to punt. Bobbles it, and it's blocked. The Bears block it. And they come up with it at the 4-yard line. Falling on the block punt is number 58, Corey Walters. Who made the punt block? Let's see. Number 45, Gary Fensick, came in and blocked it. It'll be 1st and goal, Chicago, inside the 5-yard line. Bears are up 10-7. Then go up by 2 scores right here as they get the punt block. They'll have it 1st and goal from the 4-yard line. Tim Law comes out. Brat's in the room. Good to see you, Brat. Welcome into Jammin' Sports. 1st and goal from the 4. Law from the shotgun. Law takes the snap, hands off to Dillon, and he's going to be tackled for a 2-yard loss. Robert Foster, the linebacker, in his 2nd year out of Tennessee, makes the sack. A loss of 2 would be 2nd and goal at the 6. Good crowd tonight. If y'all missed the earlier game, the Seahawks defeated the Colts 10-6. This is our 2nd game here today. I'm thinking about doing a 3rd game after this one. If I do, it'll be the Vikings and the Packers. 2nd and goal from the 6. 4 receivers wide. Law from the gun. Law takes the snap, rolls out, steps up, throws in the end zone. Touchdown, but I think, no, it's a touchdown. No flag. Alex Dominique, a 6-yard touchdown reception in his 4th year out of Bethune-Cookman. I thought he may have stepped out of bounds and came back in, but there was no flag. It's a touchdown for Chicago. He had to reach back for it, but he pulls it in. And the Bears go up by 2 scores now. 16-7. Now the extra point by Zach Jones. There's the snap. Kick is up, and it's good. Bears are up by 10, 17-7. 2:22 left to play here in the first half. We're live from Soldier Field, Chicago, Illinois, Week 1 here at Jammin' Sports. So the Bears capitalize on the block punt and get a touchdown out of it. They take a 10-point lead. Yes, plus 21 Bears. Need 11 more. Zach Wetzel to kick off for Chicago. This will be fielded by Berry at the goal line. C.J. Berry over the 20, 25. And Berry brings it out to the 27-yard line. The rookie out of Northwestern. 1st and 10 for the Redskins at their own 27, down by 10. 2:18 left to play here in the first half. Kurt Sullivan, the quarterback, in his 7th year out of Florida State. Let's see if the Redskins can make it a 1-score game before half. In the I formation, Sullivan under center. Novarese in motion. Sullivan hands off to Ciali. Dante Ciali gets a couple of yards out to the 29-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 8, a gain of 2. On the tackle is Parker Littleton, the rookie out of Indiana. And we've reached the 2-minute warning. Bears are up by 10. And welcome back to Soldier Field, Chicago, Illinois. Week number 1, Bears and Redskins. And the Bears lead it 17-7 on opening day. We're at the 2-minute warning here in the first half. Both teams have 3 timeouts. Want to welcome Brat to you in the room. First-time viewer here at Jammin' Sports. Sullivan under center. Drops back. Dumps it off to Ciali inside across the 30 to the 34-yard line. That'll be a gain of 4. It'll be 3rd and 4. Redskins in the hurry up. Sullivan from the shotgun. Sullivan looking. Throws, gets it out to Reed. And Brad Reed out to the 42-yard line, an 8-yard gain. First down, Redskins. Brad Reed in his 4th year out of Tennessee. And looks like we have an injury timeout, as Reed was shaken up inside the 2 minutes. They have to take a timeout with 1:40 left here in the first half. Hopefully Reed can come back. It'll be 1st and 10, Washington at their own 42-yard line. Bears up by 10. We'll go ahead and have a third game after this. It'll be the Vikings and the Packers from Lambeau after this one's over. 1st and 10 from the 42. Sullivan from the shotgun. Sullivan looking. Rolls out, throws outside to Harrison down the sideline. And Harrison steps out of bounds at the 46. That'll be a 3-yard gain. They'll bring up 2nd and 7. Ron Harrison, the rookie out of Florida. A 1:33 left to play here in the first half. 5 receivers wide. Sullivan from the shotgun. Sullivan takes the snap, throws, gets it out to Say across midfield. Virgil Say all the way out to the 47-yard line in his 5th year out of Oregon State. First down, Redskins. That was a gain of 7. Sullivan looking on 1st and 10, throws, gets it out to Swift down to the 37-yard line, a gain of 10. And that's Rashard Swift in his 2nd year out of Alcorn State. A 10-yard gain, first down, Redskins. He was a rookie last year, didn't get a whole lot of playing time. Vikings plus 14, okay. And the Redskins will take a timeout with 1:01 left to play here in the first half. They have 1 timeout left. It'll be 1st and 10 from the Chicago 37-yard line. That's right, don't forget, Madden Davis is doing Madden 19 leagues with updated rosters on the Xbox One. If you want to join his league, get with him on that. Again, updated rosters. He's got the current rosters. Madden 19 plays a whole lot better than 21 and 22 does. I guarantee. 1st and 10. Redskins from the Chicago 37. Sullivan from the shotgun. Takes the snap. Throws. Gets a man. Baden inside the 20. All the way down to the 11-yard line. Justin Baden. A 26-yard reception. The 5th year tight end out of Tennessee. Another Tennessee player. First down, Redskins. They'll have it at the Chicago 11-yard line. The Redskins trying to make it a 1-score game before halftime. Chicago up by 10, 17-7, 39 seconds and counting here in the half. 4 receivers set wide. Sullivan in the gun. Sullivan drops back, throws inside to Novaris, down to the 7-yard line, a 4-yard gain. Roman Novaris in his 6th year out of Miami. Redskins in the hurry up. 3 receivers to the near side. 14 seconds. Sullivan looking to the end zone. Throws inside to Novaris. Touchdown, Redskins. A 7-yard touchdown reception to Roman Novaris in his 6th year out of Miami. And the Redskins have made it a 1-score game. It's 17-9 with the extra point coming up. A nice drive by the Redskins at the end of the half with 8 seconds left. And now Mike Bragg for the extra point. in his third year out of Air Force. It's up, and it's good. The Bears' lead is now 3, 17-14, with 8 seconds left in the half. We're live from Soldier Field, Chicago, Illinois. Week number 1 here at Jammin' Sports. Since I'm doing the Vikings and the Packers after this, that'll change my lineup for tomorrow. Tomorrow's lineup will now be the Giants at Tampa Bay, followed by Buffalo and Miami. That'll be the doubleheader tomorrow. We'll be off on Tuesday. I've got basketball on the radio Tuesday, and then we'll be back on Wednesday. Doubleheader tomorrow, off Tuesday, doubleheader Wednesday. Bill Felton will kick off for the Redskins. This will be fielded by Seacrest at the 5-yard line over the 20-25, and Seacrest out to the 27-yard line. Robert Seacrest in his third year out of Memphis. 5 seconds left in the half. The Bears will probably just take a knee and go to halftime. That's what I expect them to do anyway. Five seconds to halftime. And it looks like the Bears are just going to take a knee. Tim Long takes the snap, takes a knee. And we've hit halftime. The Bears are up 17-14. We'll be back. And welcome back to Soldier Field, Chicago, Illinois. Opening day for both these teams. As we get set to start the third quarter, the Bears lead at 17-14 over the Redskins. Washington will get the ball first to start the second half. They can tie it up or take the lead right here. There's the kick, fielded by Harrison at the 4-yard line. Ron Harrison brings it out to the 30-yard line. And that's where the Redskins will have it, 1st and 10, down by 3. The Vikings and the Packers after this will have a third game tonight. That'll be from Lambeau Field, the not-so-frozen tundra on week 1. If it's snowing in Lambeau in week 1, you can rule out global warming. 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line. 3 receivers to the near side. Sullivan from the gun. Sullivan takes the snap, hands off to Harrison up the middle. The rookie running back out of Florida, Harrison, out to the 38-yard line. A gain of 9, it'll be 2nd and 1. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do a third game tonight. I have time. We'll do it. Dante Whitner on the tackle, number 20 for Chicago. In his 11th year out of Ohio State. I'm impressed by this rookie running back for the Redskins, Ron Harrison, the rookie out of Florida. He's had an impressive game so far. 2nd and 1 from the 38. Sullivan under center, hands off to Ciali this time. Dante Ciali out to the 46-yard line. A gain of 8. First down, Redskins. Dante Ciali in his 4th year out of Marshall. It'll be the Vikings and the Packers from Lambeau after this. Week 1 always keeps me on my toes because I have to really pay attention to the rosters. A lot of name changes, a lot of players moving around. 1st and 10 from the 46. Sullivan hands off to Ciali again. And Ciali, a 2-yard run out to the 48-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 8. Norris on the tackle. Cam Norris in his 2nd year out of Buffalo. A lot of new names and new places. The rosters are different than last season. 2nd and 8 from the 48-yard line. Sullivan from the gun. Sullivan, delayed handoff to Harrison. And Harrison, a 2-yard run out to the 50-yard line. It'll bring up 3rd and 6. Jake Franklin made the tackle. Number 52, Jake Franklin again. The Bears picked up from Seattle during the offseason. A free agent acquisition. 3rd and 6 from midfield. 4 receivers set wide. Sullivan from the gun. Sullivan looking. Throws. Gets it out to Reed. And Brad Reed down to the 43-yard line. A gain of 7. First down, Redskins. Redskins have a nice drive to start the second half. They're marching down the field. They're down by 3. They're looking to either tie it up or take the lead here. Chicago up 17-14. First and 10 from the 43-yard line. Sullivan from the shotgun. Sullivan throws, and that's knocked down and knocked away by Jake Franklin. I just talked about it, the linebacker. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 43-yard line. Both these teams had rough seasons last year. They both finished 7 and 9, both missing the playoffs. The Redskins finishing 4th in the NFC East. The Bears finishing 3rd in the NFC Central. On 2nd and 10 from the 43. Sullivan from the shotgun. Takes the snap. Throws. Gets it out to Vaden. Going the wrong way. Vaden manages to get out to the 43-yard line. No gain. It'll bring up 3rd and 10. We have an injury timeout. Looks like Bubba Charles on the Bears is injured. They'll attend to him. We'll have the Vikings and the Packers after this. And that'll change my doubleheader tomorrow. The doubleheader tomorrow at 8:30 will be the Giants and the Buccaneers, followed by the Bills and the Dolphins. It'll be a Florida doubleheader tomorrow, starting at 8:30 Eastern, 5:30 on the West Coast. Third and 10 from the 43. Sullivan takes the snap. Throws. He's got a man open. Reed all the way down to the 28-yard line. A 15-yard gain. First down, Redskins. Brad Reed in his 4th year out of Tennessee. Making the tackle, Cam Norris in his 2nd year out of Buffalo. Five minutes left now in the 3rd quarter. The Redskins, a nice long drive to start the 3rd quarter. They have it at the Chicago 28-yard line, 1st and 10. Sullivan takes the snap. Play action. Rolls out. Throws. He's got a man. Novaris inside the 10, down to the 8-yard line. That's a 20-yard reception. It'll be 1st and goal, Washington, at the Bear 8-yard line. Roman Novaris in his 6th year out of Miami. First and goal, 4.5 minutes left here in the 3rd quarter. In the offset eye. Sullivan hands off to Ciali. Ciali's going to be hit in the backfield. A 2-yard loss back to the 10-yard line. Making the tackle, Corey Walters in his 5th year out of Tulsa. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 10-yard line. Coming up on the 4-minute mark now in the third quarter. Long drive by the Redskins. 2nd and goal from the 10. Sullivan in the shotgun. Sullivan drops back. Throws. Back to the end zone. Incomplete. His receiver was out of bounds. That was Roman Novarese, but he was out of bounds. That'll bring up 3rd and goal from the 10. He was open, but he was out of bounds. On 3rd and goal. 3:50 left in the third. Sullivan takes the snap. Looking, steps up, rolls out. He's out of trouble. He's going to throw. Jumps it off the Novarese. Touchdown. Redskins. A 10-yard touchdown reception to Roman Novarese. And the Redskins have taken the lead for the first time today, 20-17. A 10-yard touchdown reception to Roman Novarese. A nice drive by the Redskins to start the second half. And they take a 3-point lead. Now Mike Bragg for the extra point to make it a 4-point game. The kick is up, and it's good. Redskins lead at 21-17. 3:42 left to play here in the third quarter. We're live from Soldier Field, Chicago, Illinois. Week number 1, opening day here at Jammin' Sports. Let's look ahead to week 2 to see who these teams play. I'm always curious. Chicago next week. Looking for them on the schedule. We'll play at New Orleans. And the Redskins will host the Jets. The Jets. Felton kicks off for the Redskins. Fielded by Dillon. A yard deep over the 20, 25. They mark him down at the 24-yard line. So the Bears now down by 4. As Washington has scored to take a 21-17 lead. 3:40 left to play here in the third quarter. The Bears will start at their own 24-yard line. Tim Law, the quarterback, in his 11th year out of Army. On 1st and 10, 3 receivers to the near side. Tim Law from the shotgun. Wallstra in motion. Law hands off to Zeke Dillon. And Dillon gets out to the 30-yard line, a gain of 6. Make it a gain of 5. It'll be 2nd and 5. Making the tackle, Ben Norton, number 53, in his 3rd year out of Citadel. It'll be 2nd and 5 for the Bears. Got Madden Davis and Scar Hunting in the room. Good to have you guys here. Law from the shotgun. Law hands off to Dillon. And Dillon gets out to the 32-yard line, a gain of 2. It'll bring up 3rd and 2. Gain of 3, actually. It'll be 3rd and 2. Robert Foster, the 2nd-year linebacker out of Tennessee, makes the tackle. It'll be 3rd and 2. 2:50 and counting here in the third. Bears down by 4. Law under center. Hands off to Wright, and Wright's going to be hit and brought down for a 1-yard gain. Actually, no gain. Making the tackle, number 32, Edwin James, in his 5th year out of Oregon State. It'll be 4th down, and the Bears are going to have to punt. They do not get the first down. Zach Wetzel, in his 2nd year out of Arkansas, will come in to punt. Wetzel gets the punt away. And this will be fielded by Berry at the 18-yard line. C.J. Berry brings it out to the 30. And the Redskins, who lead it by 4, will have it 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Kurt Sullivan comes out, the 7th-year quarterback out of Florida State. .2:15 left to play here in the third quarter. Redskins can take a 2-score lead if they can get a touchdown on this drive. First and 10 from the 30-yard line. 3 receivers to the far side. Sullivan under center, takes the snap, 3-step drop, throws, gets it out to Reed. Reed can't hold on, incomplete. Broken up by Jake Franklin, the linebacker, number 52. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. 2:11 left here in the third. We're live from Soldier Field, Chicago, Illinois, week number 1 here at Jammin' Sports. 3 receivers to the far side. Sullivan under center, or from the shotgun, I'm sorry. Sullivan throws, gets it out to Reed, out to the 38-yard line, an 8-yard gain. That'll bring up 3rd and 2. Under 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Third and 2 for the Redskins from their own 38. In the I formation. Sullivan under center. Hands off to Ciali up the middle. Ciali does not get the first down. Jake Franklin comes up and makes a stop. Just a 1-yard gain. Nice play by Franklin. It'll be 4th and 1, and the Redskins are going to have to punt. A nice stick by Jake Franklin. Paying dividends for the Bears already, the former Seahawk. Bill Felton back to punt. His last punt was blocked. Gets that one away. And this will go into the end zone for a touchback. And the Bears will have it at their own 20-yard line with 1:14 left to play here in the third quarter. Live from Chicago, Illinois, on the banks of Lake Michigan. On a bright sunny day. The Bears still down by 4, 21-17 to the Redskins. They'll have it 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line. Vikings and the Packers coming up next. That one from Lambeau Field in Chicago, or Lambeau Field in Green Bay, I'm sorry. Tim Law under center. Law hands off to Dillon. Zeke Dillon breaks away. Dillon, they may not catch him. He's going to go all the way. Oh, he breaks the tackle, 80 yards for the touchdown. Zeke Dillon, the 9th-year running back out of Tulane, goes 80 yards for the touchdown. Wow. Trevont Wallace couldn't bring him down, number 20, as he breaks that last tackle. An 80-yard run by Zeke Dillon. Dillon still has great speed in his 9th year. He's got nice power too. And the Bears retake the lead on an 80-yard run by Zeke Dillon. Wow. 23-21. And now Zach Jones for the extra point. There's the snap, kick is up, and it's good. Bears lead at 24-21 with 1:02 left here in the third quarter. A one-play drive. It goes 80 yards for the touchdown. A 1:02 left to play here in the third quarter. Still lots of time left. Now the Bears up by 3. And Zach Wetzel will tee it up. He'll kick off for Chicago. What a run by Zeke Dillon. Now Wetzel will kick off. This will be fielded by Harrison at the 5-yard line over the 20-25. And Ron Harrison gets out to the 26-yard line. First down, Washington. This has been a very good game. There's been a lot of lead changes. It's gone back and forth. It's been a great game so far. Kurt Sullivan comes out to lead the offense for Washington. 57 seconds left here in the third quarter. Bears up 24-21. .57 seconds left. In the offset eye. Sullivan hands off to Ciali across the 30. Ciali all the way out to the 36-yard line. Could be a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up 2nd and 1. I thought Ciali was going to break it for a moment. Dante Ciali in his 4th year out of Marshall. It'll be 2nd and 1 from the 36-yard line. Coming up on 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Bears up by 3. 4 receivers set wide. Sullivan fakes the handoff. Throws, gets it out to Say. Virgil Say out to the 42-yard line, a gain of 6. And that's a first down for the Redskins out to the 42-yard line. Redskins can tie it up with a field goal or retake the lead with a touchdown. This should be the last play of the third quarter coming up if they get the playoff in time. Let's see if they get the playoff. They do not. At the end of the third quarter, the Bears are up 24-21. Welcome back to Soldier Field, Chicago, Illinois. Week number 1 here at Jammin' Sports. We start the fourth quarter. The Bears lead at 24-21. There you go. There you go, Davis. Look, it plays better. It plays a whole lot better than 21 and 22. First and 10 Redskins from their own 42 as we start the fourth quarter. Sullivan from the gun. Throws deep. He's got a man. Say into Bears territory down to the 35-yard line. A 23-yard reception to Virgil Say in his 5th year out of Oregon State. First down Redskins. He has not touched the game. Should be plus 21. 7:40 and counting here in the fourth quarter. Redskins down by 3. They're on the move at the Chicago 35-yard line. Sullivan from the shotgun on first down. Sullivan. It's a blitz. They get him. Back at the 41-yard line. Who else? Jake Franklin. He's having a great day in his first game as a Bear. The former Seahawk, Jake Franklin, all over the place. He gets the sack. He's been a great acquisition for Chicago. It's a loss of 6. It'll be 2nd and 16 back at the 41-yard line. Clock continues to move. 7:10 and counting here in the fourth quarter. 5 receivers wide, empty backfield. Sullivan from the gun. Sullivan looking, dumps it off to Vaden. And Vaden gets out to the 36-yard line, a gain of 5. That'll bring up 3rd and 11. Under 7 minutes left to play in the game. Chicago's up 24-21. We have the Vikings and the Packers after this. From Lambeau Field. 3rd and 11. Big third down for the Redskins. Sullivan from the shotgun, looking, throws inside, incomplete. He missed his target. That'll bring up 4th and 11. It would be a 53-yard field goal attempt from here. The Redskins will probably bring out Mike Bragg in his 3rd year out of Air Force from 53 yards to tie it up. Does he have enough leg? There's the snap. Kick is up. Kick is blocked. The kick is blocked. The Bears block it. Fensick picks it up, and he gets tackled down at the 39-yard line. Gary Fensick nearly scored. Returns it to the Washington 39. So Fensick picked it up, but who blocked it? I didn't see who blocked it. I'm looking at my monitor here. I'll tell you in a second. Come flying in, it was number 56. I don't have a 56. It may have been 58, Corey Walters, that blocked the punt. Skins suck. So the Redskins have had a punt blocked and a field goal blocked today. The Bears will have it at the Redskin 39-yard line, up by 3 with 6:29 left to play. I took Chicago -4. Law to Dillon, and Dillon down to the 36-yard line, a gain of 3. A gain of 2 to be 2nd and 8. Zeke Dillon over 100 yards today. 6:15 and counting here in the 4th quarter. The Redskins need to get the ball back or hold the Bears to a field goal to keep it a 1-score game. Redskins. 2nd and 8. Law back to throw. Steps up, throws. He's got a man, Wallstra. Troy Wallstra, the tight end, all the way down to the 13-yard line. That's going to be a 23-yard reception to Troy Wallstra in his 10th year out of Army. It'll be 1st and 10 for Chicago at the Washington 13-yard line. The Bears can go up by 2 scores if they get a touchdown. Trying to pull away. 1st and 10 from the Washington 13. In the offset eye. Law under center. Law pitches it to Dillon. Dillon around the outside. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Chicago. A 13-yard touchdown run by Zeke Dillon. And the Bears have taken a 2-score lead. They're up by 9, 30-21 with the extra point to come. As the Bears are pulling away. And now Zach Jones will come out for the extra point to put the Bears up by 10. There's the snap. Kick is up, and it's good. The Bears lead it 31-21 with 5:26 left to play here in the 4th quarter. We're live from Soldier Field, Chicago, Illinois. Week number 1 here at Jammin' Sports. So the Redskins find themselves down by 2 scores with 5.5 minutes left. The Bears will be at New Orleans next week. The Redskins will be at home for the Jets. Wetzel will kick off. This will be fielded by Harrison 2 yards deep over the 15, 20, and Ron Harrison gets it out to the 24-yard line. The Redskins have 5 minutes and 23 seconds to work with. They're down by 2 touchdowns. They're down by 2 scores, not 2 touchdowns. I'm sorry. They're down by 10. We'll have the Vikings and the Packers after this from Lambeau Field in Green Bay, as we continue with week number 1. A triple header here today, here at Jammin' Sports. 3 receivers to the far side. Sullivan from the shotgun. Sullivan fakes the handoff, throws. He's got a man open. Reed all the way out to the 50-yard line. A 26-yard reception to Brad Reed in his 4th year out of Tennessee. First down, Redskins. Five minutes and counting. Redskins from midfield, first down. Sullivan takes the snap. Sullivan throws, gets it out to Harrison, and Harrison makes his way down to the Chicago 43-yard line. A gain of 7. The rookie out of Florida, Ron Harrison. A gain of 8. It'll be 2nd and 2. Time becoming a factor now. The Redskins are down by 2 scores. Under 5 minutes left. As we watch the replay again, it'll be 2nd and 2 from the Chicago 43-yard line. Clock continues to move. 4.5 minutes left. 3 receivers to the near side. Sullivan under center. Sullivan drops back, throws, gets it out to Vaden. He can't hold on. Incomplete. And that'll bring up 3rd and 2. Harrelson knocks it away. David Harrison, actually, in his 4th year out of Oregon State. 3rd and 2 from the 43-yard line. Kurt Sullivan under center. Sullivan hands off to Ciali. Ciali has the first down out to the 39-yard line. A 4-yard gain, first down, Redskins. That'll move the chains. But the Redskins, they have to score twice. They need to score here soon. Time is running out. We're coming up on the 4-minute mark here in the 4th quarter. Bears up 31-21. I took the over. The over was 44. We're at 52, so that came out. Sullivan from the shotgun, back to throw. Dumps it off, incomplete, nearly picked off. Parker Littleton, the rookie out of Indiana, broke that one up. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Redskins at the Chicago 39-yard line. 3:48 left. Both teams still have 3 timeouts. This time, Sullivan from the shotgun. Sullivan drops back, throws, and it's nearly picked off. Knocked down by number 95, Larry Miles, in his 3rd year out of Texas Christian. Novaris, the intended receiver. It'll be 3rd and 10. 3:45 left. Clock stops. Miles should have had that one. Slim's in the house. Good to see you, Slim. 3rd and 10 from the 39. Sullivan from the gun. Sullivan looking, throws, gets it out to Harrison. Out to the... No, Harrison cannot hold on. Incomplete. It was broken up by Jake Franklin. Franklin's had himself a game defensively for the Bears. That'll bring up 4th down. Let's see if the Redskins go for it. They do. 4th and 10. They're down by 10. They got to go for it. On 4th down, Sullivan from the shotgun. Sullivan takes the snap. Looking. Rolls out. Throws deep. Say, touchdown. Redskins on 4th down. They throw a 39-yard strike for a touchdown to Virgil Say, the 5th-year receiver out of Oregon State. A 39-yard touchdown pass. And the Redskins have made it a one-score game. They're now down by 4 with the extra point coming. Wow, the Redskins battle back. That was on 4th down, on 4th and 10. They took a shot. They took a gamble, and it paid off. So Mike Bragg for the extra point to make it a 3-point game. There's the snap. Kick is up, and it's good. The Bears now lead by 3 with 3:35 remaining here in the 4th quarter. We're live from Soldier Field, Chicago, Illinois. Week number 1 here at Jammin' Sports. Opening day. So now it's up to the Bears to try to string together some first downs, eat up some time. And it's up to the Redskins to try to stop the Bears, get a 3 and out and get the ball back. Not a whole lot of time left. 3:35 left. Again, both teams with 3 timeouts. Bill Felton will kick off for the Redskins. This will be fielded by Seacrest at the 5, over the 20, 25. And Robert Seacrest out to the 28-yard line. 1st and 10, Chicago. The Bears holding on to a 3-point lead, 31-28. Can the Redskins defense get a stop? Can the Bears hold on to win this? 3.5 minutes left. 1st and 10 for the Bears at their own 28. 4 receivers set wide. Law from the shotgun. Law takes the snap, hands off to Dillon up the middle. Dillon gets out to the 29, a 1-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 9. We're coming up on the 2-minute warning. Here live from Chicago. 3:20 and counting. It'll be 2nd and 9 for the Bears at their own 29-yard line. Again, 4 receivers set wide. Law from the shotgun. Law hands off to Dillon up the middle. Nice gain by Dillon as he gets out to the 36-yard line, a 7-yard gain. It'll be 3rd and 2. Making the tackle, number 20 for the Redskins, Trevont Wallace, in his 5th year out of Miami. 3rd and 2. This is a big 3rd down right here as we're coming up on the 2-minute warning. Law, play action, looking, throws, gets it out to Knox into Redskin territory. A huge 1st down as we've reached the 2-minute warning. The Bears up by 3. And welcome back to Soldier Field, Chicago, Illinois. Johnny Knox just made a huge catch for the Bears all the way down to the Redskin 42-yard line. Redskins going to have to start using their timeouts. 1st and 10, Chicago from the Redskin 42. 4 receivers wide again. Law from the gun. Law hands off to Dillon up the middle. Dillon gets down to the 40-yard line. Redskins take a timeout. Actually, he gets out to the 42, no gain. It'll be 2nd and 10. A minute 56 left. Redskins trying to get a stop here. Bears up by 3, 31-28 here in the 4th quarter. Vikings and the Packers up next. About 10 minutes after this one's over. On 2nd and 10 from the 42. Tim Law from the shotgun. Law Hands off to Dillon. Inside the 40. Down to the 38-yard line. Redskins take their second timeout. That was a gain of 4. It'll be 3rd and 6. A minute 51 left. Redskins down to 1 timeout. If the Redskins can force a 4th down, it would force a long field goal by Chicago. Redskins down to their final timeout. A minute 51 left. Bears up by 3. And it's 3rd and 6. On 3rd down. Tim Law in the offset eye. Law hands off to Dillon around the outside. Zeke Dillon, he's got the first down. Great blocking by the Bears to seal the corner. And the Redskins take their final timeout, but they give up the first down. And now Chicago, they don't have to get a field goal now. They can run out the clock. They should be able to. Well, let's see. I'm doing the math. It'd be close. 1st and 10 from the 29-yard line. The Redskins out of timeouts. The Bears up by 3. And it looks like the Bears are going to hold on. It was a great effort by the Redskins, but it looks like Chicago's going to win this. In the I formation, 1st and 10. Law hands off to Wright. And Ivan Wright, he's going to lose a yard back to the 30-yard line. Well, they're still going to call it 2nd and 10. Edwin James made the tackle, number 32. A minute 25 and counting. The Redskins have no timeout. 2nd and 10 from the 30-yard line. Law under center. Law hands off to Wright again. Ivan Wright plows forward down to the 25-yard line. That'll bring up 3rd down. It's a 5-yard gain, under a minute to play. It'll be 3rd and 5. This is going to get under 40 seconds. One more snap, really, and we're done. Because the Bears won't have to snap it after this. The Redskins are out of timeouts. 20 seconds. They're lining up in the I formation. The victory formation. He takes a knee. And that should do it. It's 4th down, but they don't have to run another play. The Bears are going to escape with a 3-point win on opening day here at Chicago. Final seconds tick away. Your final score is going to be Chicago. Chicago's going to win it 31-28 over the Redskins. Thanks for watching Jammin' Sports. We have the Vikings and the Packers coming up next. We'll see you then.